Hello everybody, Accureye here, and welcome to another new series video about Street Fighter. So, we are going to be talking about Street Fighter and all the characters, and you know where they fall as far as ranked battles go. So I will be talking about every single character in the game. I do not have every stage, but you know. And as you can see, I don't have G or Saigot, so I will be talking about them as I retrieve them, or as I am. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about all the characters in the game. And we'll start with the absolute lowest rated character currently in the game, at least in my opinion, for ranked matches, which is Ed. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about Ed. Ed, by far, in my opinion, is one of the lowest rated characters, and you'll soon see why. He is pretty much one of the lowest rated characters in this game, at least for ranked matches. And it's because, you know, the thing about Ed is, as much as I was hoping he'd have some power, he'd have some, what you call it, just a little bit of a touch, a little bit of something that could be you know, worthwhile. You know, Ed just doesn't have it. He just doesn't cut the he just doesn't cut the color, the tape, if you will. He doesn't cut you know, any real boundaries. I mean, Ed is just like, he looks nice. He seems like he would have had some great potential, but he just falls flat. I mean, it's like it is. His potential is wasted. And I will show you some of the moves on practice mode for Ed, because yeah, he's it is something that I would like to talk about, especially going forward, because of course, you know, in my opinion, Ed is just like, well, you know, he just doesn't cut it, you know what I mean? He isn't exactly, you know, he isn't exactly, you know, he doesn't have the, you know, the actual, you know, you know, what I was hoping for, I guess, you know, in many ways. He just is falling short. He falls short in so many cases, and in many ways, I mean, you know, I'm hoping, or I hoped, that he would have better potential, but you can see it here that he just doesn't have, you know, what it takes. And alright, sorry if there is any cuts in this video. I did not realize that when my Elgato recorded it, there was going to be some freeze-ups. You'll see when we get into the normal fight that, you know, Ed is just not really up there in rank, but for some reason, my Elgato must have frozen picture-wise when it was recording this, so I do apologize if there's any frozen pictures and you don't see any actual movement or anything going forward. You know, as it is, there are some issues and stuff, you know what I mean. Sometimes you just run into issues, and, you know, hopefully my, my Overwatch video isn't going to do the same thing, but, you know, but I will, you know, check that out, as time goes on, and, you know, and, yeah, you know, but anyway, yeah, back to Ed. You know, Ed is, of course, he's one of those characters that are very interesting. I think he's a good character by all means. I'm just, you know, I'm just gonna say that, you know, it's like, outside casual matches, he does have some, issues going forward, and, you know, he's just not as strong as he is. I mean, the only few good moves that he has are, like, the uppercut, and then, of course, you know, and then, of course, he has the, you know, then, of course, he has, like, the upper kick. But, I mean, overall, that's pretty much all he has going forward. That's all he pretty much is good at doing when it comes down to it, and of course for that very reason, he does have some struggling points on his point of view and from what he's doing. But as I've said, I find that Ed is not a bad character, but for some reason, like I said, I think he's just super low ranked on ranked matches. So here we are. I'm going to show you us going into of course a casual match. And I do apologize again, like I said, that there was some issues going forward, going forward with our recording. But yeah, we are going to go into the casual match, and I'll show you from there what happens. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I did not realize we had some issues recording this, so I don't know, my Elgato must have had some small breakpoint or something. But anyway, don't worry, the next video is fine. I just checked it. The next video I'm editing is fine, so we shouldn't have any issues. But yeah, so I mean, this is Ed and my tips, and as I've said before, he just is one of the low-ranked characters in my opinion. He doesn't have anything going for him that really makes him viable, in my opinion, for ranked matches, because his moveset is not very good, and in general, he just has a really low power. So I mean, that low power does not help. Does not help. Him at all. But yeah.
Round one.
But yeah, he is just like, he has potential, but like I've said, the potential was lost. And because the potential was lost, well, you don't see as much of a thing, so as much from him, but and as much as I would love to maybe try to re-record this footage, I don't know if I'd get the same guy, so I'm not going to try to re-record the footage. I'm just going to let it roll. I do apologize for the still pictures. I know there were some issues that must have been happening, but you can see it here at the rest of this video how Ed just doesn't have the power. And I'm okay with Ed, but I'm not very good with him. But yeah, it's just not a, you could see that Ed just doesn't have the potential. Like, every time I've gotten a hit off him, it's like, but this is why, you can see here at the very end, this is kind of why Ed is just such a low, rated character. He just doesn't have any real power or any real, ability to keep in relevance, so with that being said, I mean, and you'll be able to see it here, everyone, that, even going forward into this next battle, you'll see that, he just doesn't have the ability. Like, you can see I have some moments of brightness with me using Ed, but every time I hit him, you can see that he just doesn't have the kicks or the ability to be, to be good. And, you can see, like this can just proves how low rated Ed really is as far as, using for ranked matches. And I'm not very bad. I'm not bad with Ed. I'm not bad with any characters. It's just, as far as meta or whatever goes, I mean, obviously, as you can see, Ed just doesn't have it. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully you all enjoyed this video. This is going to be pretty much, I guess you could say, around the end. So, with that being said, I mean, yeah, we are going to, finish the rest of this battle, but, yeah. I mean, even when I do my ultimate here, like I did here, you know, Ed's ultimate just doesn't crack it. It's not good enough for, you know, for being able to just keep Ed around or keep Ed in the in the meta. And that's why, you know, he's such a low rated character, because like you can see here, I had a few moments of good time, but then, you know, as you can see, because Ken is such a meta based character, you know, Ken really just took the cake here at the end of the all. But, you know, as I said, thank you everyone for joining me. If you like this video, please do come, you know, do hang out, stick around. You know, if you did enjoy this video, sorry, you know what to do. If you liked it, hit that like button, get subscribed, hit the bell notification so that you know when we go live next. But until the next one, thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until the next one, this is Accureye, signing out and saying farewell, everyone.